Hey everyone, I want to take a moment to talk about something really important: mental health and addiction. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health or drug addiction, especially if they're facing chronic relapses or have a history of bouncing in and out of treatment centers, I want to recommend Baja Rehab. Baja is a premier lockdown treatment center located just 45 minutes from the San Diego border in beautiful Mexico. I've had the opportunity to visit their facility, and I can tell you firsthand it's not only stunning, but also equipped with everything needed for recovery. They offer comprehensive medical detox and have a dedicated team of drug counselors and specialized therapists. If you are ready to take the first step towards healing, call Shalom, the intake director, at 619-855-6368. That's 619-855-6368. Your loved ones deserve a second chance, so don't wait until it's too late. Reach out to Baja Rehab today. This episode is brought to you by SD Sober Living. If you or someone you know needs a safe, supportive recovery home, then reach out to SD Sober Living at www.sdsoberliving.org or call 619-334-9869. That's 619-334-9869. Come get some fuck fentanyl and some San Diego recovery at SD Sober Living. This is the Fuck Fentanyl guy letting you know if you or a loved one is injured in a motorcycle accident, then call 1-800-Lawtigers for a free case evaluation. We are available 24/7. That's 1-800-Lawtigers with over $1.5 billion recovered in verdicts and settlements. Nobody got your back more than Lawtigers.
Just take a sip. I'm a bad bitch and I got bad anxiety. People call me rude cause I ain't letting them try me. Saying I'm a hoe cause I'm in love with my body. Issues but nobody I can talk to about it. They keep saying I should get help, but I don't even know what I need. They keep saying speak your truth, and at the same time say they don't believe. Man, excuse me while I get into my feelings for a second. Usually I keep it in, but today I gotta tell it. Not that anybody gives a fuck anyway, but everybody talking shit probably sucks anyway. Y'all don't even know how I feel, I don't even know how I deal. Today I really hate everybody, and that's just me being real. Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, bad bitches have bad days too.
Yeah. Anxiety by Megan Thee Stallion. My name's Luis Romero. I'm the Fuck Fentanyl guy, and this is the Fuck Fentanyl podcast. I got a bad bitch over here named Natalie. How you doing?
Hey.
Hey. It's good. It's good to see you. I'm so happy to have you on here.
Me too. It's definitely been necessary to come out here like months ago. But
Yeah.
really glad I'm here now.
Fuck yeah.
Should we tell the audience like
Sure.
how long we've known each other?
Yeah. I absolutely. I've known Natalie 2017.
Oh, it's been like 8 years. Yeah.
8 years. I know. I was thinking a lot about it today. The history of Lisa and Natalie. And I was like, whoa.
Gosh, that was crazy.
Crazy stuff.
20 years old. I think we just like connected through social media. It was
Yeah.
like Instagram or Facebook, and we hung out, and you told me that you had a couple years of sobriety.
Yeah.
And you weren't,
Yeah.
and I'm like, so you don't drink or
Yeah.
smoke? Like, I can't even fathom going a year, and
Yeah.
you had about 5 years at that point.
I think four or five. Four
Yeah.
or five, something like
I
that.
couldn't fathom. I would just try to make sure I wasn't loaded when we hung out. I was
You
like,
hit it
so-
well. You hit the hard stuff for me. It was the weed. We were pretty open about.
Yeah, no.
You hit your ball in front of me, and I was like,
mean,
oh yeah,
I was
whatever.
in a good headspace when we became friends. I was just
Yeah.
smoking weed and
Yeah, it wasn't like you. It didn't look like your life was falling apart. It looked like you were just like a regular young girl.
yeah, no, I was just living in my studio
Yeah.
and going to college.
Yeah. And I know I was like, I did my thing. I was clean and sober. I didn't want to do anything, but I never wanted to like press anything on you or anything. You know what I mean?
No. You were just I definitely admired that too.
Yeah.
I was like, when you told me like that you used to do heroin, I was like, oh shit, yeah, this motherfucker, this motherfucker was hardcore, and I was really proud of you too.
Yeah. And I always appreciate your support.
Yeah,
You
totally.
know?
I think at one point I tried to not drink, and like we went out for like Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
And got virgin margaritas.
Yeah, virgin margaritas. That's the only time I've ever done that too, by the way.
The moments before disaster and just all that drama that happened after.
Oh yeah, right after that. Oh dude. Yeah. I remember you told me, and I don't know, man, like I don't know what made you say this. You're like, I think I'm an alcoholic. And I'm like, what? You think you're an alcoholic? And you're like, yeah, I think once I turn 21, I'm going to start drinking a lot. And I'm like, really? Like, it's not, I didn't think it was necessary, you know? And sure shit. Like, it was like around that time, like, I saw you drinking a lot.
It's so weird because before that, and I don't even know why I said that.
I don't know why you said it either. I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I had already had a past with, cocaine.
Yeah. You already did that
Xanax.
stuff. You already did all that stuff. You weren't drinking though.
I was, when I can get it. Like I wasn't like 21 yet. So
yeah, you weren't chasing it though.
No, it just depended on who I was dating and who had the connections to get that stuff. But but as soon as I turned 21, I drank every day.
I remember that.
It was like first thing in the morning, I'd walk to the liquor store because it was super close. And my boyfriend at the time, he would come home and just be like, have you been drinking all day? And I'm like, yeah, why? What's the big deal? Like I was already so defensive every day. And, but he was also an alcoholic and had drug problems too.
Yeah,
that is like a common denominator, like a pattern for Natalie to be relationship to relationship with other. It's like codependency and someone who had to connect and had a way to get things and but
no, I saw it.
You did
In many.
You
many
you
different
met my
gentlemen.
crazy exes and saved me from them a few times. I don't know why we lost connect. I don't know why we stopped talking. Like I know it was me.
Like when you were going off the rails.
I guess so. Like was it?
The last time I saw you, when you were started drinking, I was working at the storage place, and I remember you were telling me like you needed to go to like the welfare office or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you needed a ride or something, and I was like, you were in East County, pretty much East County. To
El Cajon.
El Cajon.
That was when I was living
there.
Yeah,
Which was great, by the way. North County girl living in El Cajon.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I gave you a ride, and I could tell you were drunk. And it was like Tuesday at 11 a.m. I'm still at work. I'm wearing my work clothes and shit. And I'm just looking at you like, what the fuck is this all about? And we were talking and stuff, and I don't remember like what was like your goals or what was your plans. Mm-hmm. It was just like you just seemed like you were just existing and shit like that. And I dropped you off, and I had this like really like uneasy feeling. I was like, oh my god, like it doesn't look like it's gonna end very well. And I've seen the signs before, and then so you were we just kind of didn't talk. I would message you and stuff like, hey, hope you have everything well. And then I think you would read it once in a while. And I think every once in a while you would reply. I don't remember how long we went without talking, but and then I noticed on social media you'd have these videos and stuff like that, and you looked disoriented.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So I could tell, like I was like, oh, she's on something. But I didn't want to believe that you were on heroin or fucking meth or something
Well,
like that.
honestly, I don't think I posted a whole lot.
No, it was
When
very
I-
random.
When I was on, when I was strung out, I didn't really post a whole lot. Yeah, like the welfare office, I was just trying to scrape any
Right,
sort of,
whatever means
yeah,
you could. You had no job.
yeah. I didn't have a job. I was trying to leave my um relationship that I was in El
Yeah,
Cajon. Like,
I
mind you,
remember.
my family is from North County. I've lived in North County my whole life, and I just was so isolated and stuck. So that's why I loved that we lived closer to each other at that time.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was cool, and
I did
didn't
remember
have,
that.
yeah, I like didn't have a whole lot of friends, and as controlling as that relationship felt, at that time, I got into another relationship that was probably why we didn't talk, because he was like wouldn't let me talk
Oh,
to
yes.
yeah, he was very
I remember that
possessive.
motherfucker now. Oh! I never met this motherfucker, but I remember he went on your phone and he's trying to act like a
Oh,
yeah. You used your texts like I could tell it was him.
I think you were trying really hard to find out if I was alive, because
Yeah.
I was, my family listed me as a missing person.
Yes, your
So-
sister got a hold of me.
Yeah, my
Yep,
sister
I
was
remember
trying
that.
to get a hold of anybody,
Anybody
that
that-
knew me,
they-
and they were trying to reach out to me.
You almost on a milk carton.
Yep. And the only time I resurfaced was so that I can get money
Right.
from my mom, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
made up this bogus lie, but really I had my phone off for weeks, and that was the time that I started using heroin.
Yeah.
So I went from feeling stuck in El Cajon, and then came back to North County,
Yeah.
and was staying with my mom in
Oh, yeah.
hotels.
The hotel, yeah.
And my mom is also an alcoholic, and she had stopped drinking for a few years because she almost died so many times.
Yeah.
And she was doing like other stuff, like she would do cocaine, and she was on painkillers because she was disabled, her
I
knees
see.
and her hips.
I see.
Did
So
you ever meet my mom?
No. I remember I take you to her where she's at. I think the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I actually ever got a chance to meet her. It seemed like she was disoriented.
Yeah,
And-
she was an addict way
Yeah.
before I was born.
Right.
And her
I don't
body,
think you just want to introduce us, because of, maybe it was just you didn't feel like she was in the right place.
I mean, I don't know what I was thinking.
Nah,
But,
me either.
like, my
I
mom,
remember I never met her.
she had a really good heart.
Yeah.
But yeah, she just, when she like got off the wagon again, it had been like 5 years where she wasn't drinking, so she seemed a little bit more present.
Mhm.
And when she started drinking, it did not take long
Right.
for her body to shut down, and she was disabled. She had friends that were enabling her.
That's it.
But yeah, so I wanted to stay with her because I really wanted to get out of the relationship I was in. He was going into a deeper, it was sad.
Yeah.
It was so sad. And I was depressed. I felt so stuck. So when I got out of there and I was in North County, that was like, I got a connection for cocaine again.
Oh,
and like,
shit.
I
Oh,
was
shit.
I was just doing blow and drinking all day in a hotel room with my mom, and I was trying to hide it from her that I was
Really?
doing blow because I knew that like she was a cocaine addict, and she
Right.
said that she had stopped.
I see.
It's so funny. I don't remember exactly how we found out, but we both found out almost at the same time that we were doing cocaine secretly. in
Oh,
other
from each
rooms.
other?
Yeah, from each other. And so we
Fuck yes.
we started comparing our dealers.
Wow.
yeah,
really,
we
dude.
we would just
So funny.
start doing each other's.
So,
Rack
wow,
up lines for each
your
other.
stuff's more higher quality, Natalie. Like,
Yeah.
what can we?
Yeah, no, I mean, she just wanted to make sure she had the best stuff.
The
you
best.
know?
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, so, but again, just I'm not driven in any way. I had no goals in my life. I wasn't in school anymore. I had dropped
Yeah.
out by that time,
Yeah.
and I didn't have a job, and I didn't have a plan. And for me, like a sense of security, like I didn't know how to get that. And then yeah, I met this boy.
Uh-oh, another one.
It's the same.
Another
It's
one.
always the
Another
same
one.
story, right?
Yeah.
Another one. And oh my gosh, yeah. So that was weird because he had just gotten out of like a sober living
Oh, okay.
and was like living in an apartment with his like roommates.
Okay.
And so when we started like hanging out, I was hiding. I didn't want him to know that I was like doing blow and like, but he was fine with drinking and smoking weed. It was just the hard stuff,
Oh,
right?
okay. Well, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even think this is going to work because I can't keep hiding that I'm using and I don't like want to make him relapse. I don't
Right.
want to trigger him.
Right.
So tried cutting things off. Found out that somehow finding out that he like was using like when he wanted to,
Oh, yeah, he was already getting high.
Yeah, no, he was definitely just trying to look like he was doing
Yeah,
a deal.
like trying to impress you. Like,
yeah,
I'm doing
think so.
good.
I mean, I think he genuinely meant it. I think he genuinely wanted to like do good.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like when I was like, okay, like let's make things work. Like I think I just wanted to like stop being in a hotel with my mom.
Yeah.
So I just would go to his house as much as possible, and then we would just be on benders with cocaine and Xanax and weed and drinking and all that. And I lost my train of thought.
No. You're with this gentleman, fresh out of sober living, but kind of.
Oh yeah, we went to So what? That's right. So
Sneaking and geeking.
and like it just removes.
Sure.
Yeah, it's so
Absolutely.
annoying. You could definitely clip that out, but I like don't want to make the listeners waiting too long.
No, it's all good. I get those all the time.
Yeah, so he wanted to go to Big Bear.
Yeah.
Like his mom had like paid for him to go to Big Bear and have like a motel, and he loved to snowboard.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to go to Big Bear. So I went with him to Big Bear,
Mm-hmm.
and it was fun.
Yeah.
And then when we got back, like I just didn't want anything to do with my family. Like I just felt so sad for the situation with my mom. I knew that she wasn't getting better. It was affecting me mentally more and more. I just wanted to like I just wanted to live with the guy and move out of the
Just kind of
hotel.
escape.
Yeah, and I don't know exactly what happened, but I got extremely paranoid after Big Bear. I felt like people were. I don't know if it was psychosis from cocaine, but like
Maybe.
it probably definitely was. And I was like, I feel like I'm being followed.
Oh, who's watching you?
I didn't know if it was like my mom's so-called friends were trying to keep tabs on me.
Yeah.
I felt like there was just like this secret agenda, and I felt like I didn't feel alone. Like when I was, because I would still have to go to El Cajon and get and pack up my stuff. Because I was still in the process of that too.
Yeah.
And getting off that lease, it was like really stressful.
Mm-hmm.
And as well as the welfare stuff. So that was all happening, and I would take like the train, or I'd take buses, and I would just feel like people were interacting with me, but it wasn't a coincidence. Like they knew me.
Oh,
it was like really weird.
Oh yeah, they're reporting to your family.
So I would just get super sketched, and I was
we
like,
see your Natalie right here at 4 o'clock.
I can't do this anymore. And I just like once I got back to meeting up with my boyfriend, I
Uh-huh.
turned my phone off and didn't tell anyone that I was gonna just go MIA. And that's why. And you know what? It took my
Ghost
mom.
it. You're a good ghoster.
I was just like, I can't, like, I don't know, something in me just wanted to like push everyone out of my life, I guess. And I guess my sister like was the one to point out to my mom that when was the last time Natalie came by. And she was like, I don't know. It was like before, it was like just after Big Bear.
Yeah.
And my sister was like, that was like 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And like, so my sister filed a missing police report on me.
I see.
Or missing
persons.
Yeah.
Yeah, missing person.
Yeah, that wasn't my proudest moment because that
sure.
obviously was like really messed up. I was so selfish. I didn't even care that they were scared that I might be dead.
Right.
And I decided that I was wanting to take a break from doing blow because I was on a bender for probably like months at this point.
Yeah.
And I was really codependent on my boyfriend at the time.
Yeah.
Like him and I like had made a pact that we were going to do the same drugs at the same time.
Oh shit.
The same amount.
How romantic.
Yeah. I was so sick in the head at the time, like thinking that was love.
Yeah. Like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
With cocaine and alcohol.
Yeah, just feed my illness more.
Fuck,
So he was like, okay, like, yeah, sure, like, let's take a break from doing this. And then not even a day goes by and I'm like in a fetal position, like facing the wall in the bed, like, I'm so depressed. Everything in my life sucks.
Right.
And my ex had suggested, well, do you want to do something that might make you happy?
Uh-oh.
So
Happy?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ecstasy.
Oh, ecstasy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And I was like, I never done that before. Like,
how new and exciting.
Cool, totally. So we got our hands on a couple of them, and they were pretty. And the first pill, it was just like we split it in half, and like it was mellow, and it was I was like, oh yeah, I love this. I was just and so the next day I was like, I want to take it up a notch, and I'm going to parachute a whole one.
Oh shit. Wow.
That's how my brain works with drugs. It's like I just go there.
If half of one does good, then just take the whole thing.
And literally parachute it. Like, I don't know where I got that idea. I think maybe my ex put it in my head. So I did that, and we went down to the beach, and like once it hit me, it was so intense. It was like amazing the first hour, and at that point I wanted it to end. When it was time that I was coming down, dude, like we were in the jacuzzi, and there was this leaf in the jacuzzi that kept following me, and it was freaking me out.
Even the leaf is following you?
Yeah. That was like the most exciting thing that happened to me on ecstasy. It was the most short-lived career of mine in
oh fuck.
I was coming down, and it was just not right. It was something was not right, and we figured from the dealer when we texted like what was in it. It was cut with meth.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so I was like having a meth come down. And while I was having this come down, I noticed that my ex kept going into the bathroom. And then you'd hear Febreze, and you'd come back, and it was like every 10 minutes. And I was like, dude, why do you have to go to the bathroom so much?
Yeah.
And I had already previously noticed pieces of foil in the trash can.
Ooh.
And I hadn't really been around too many heroin users.
Except me.
Yeah, that's different. You weren't actively using.
Yeah.
But I had to ask him. It wasn't even like accusatory. I just simply asked if he was using heroin, and he really tried to deny it, but he couldn't. So he finally just told me, and I was like, tisk.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
because I had like the hugest resentment. I told myself I was never gonna go that far.
Right.
I was never gonna do heroin. My dad
Right.
was a heroin addict.
Yeah.
And he like passed away. That's why you and me like bond, because we both lost our dads at a young age.
Yeah, and I remember. And I didn't want you to ever do that shit.
No,
I know that was like the furthest thing from my mind, is that you were gonna do that dope, that drug. And,
same here. I told myself my whole life that
sure.
was like, I had no intentions on
Right.
being a heroin addict.
Right.
But
it's a progressive illness.
it is, and
Shit.
I knew that like at that point, I wanted the sink to ship. I wanted that sink.
Right.
That ship to sink.
Yeah,
Did I
yeah,
say
yeah.
sink to ship?
Sink the ship. I get
Oh
what you're
my
saying.
gosh. I
get what
need
you're
to get it
saying.
together. I am fully sober, you guys.
Yeah. I guarantee it.
I wanted that ship to sink.
Yeah. Yes. There we go.
So I said, well, I have this brilliant idea.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to get on heroin with you.
Oh.
And we'll use together, and then we'll get off of it together.
Oh, wow. What a great plan.
What a concept.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that was the best plan.
Yeah. Use a very highly addictive, deadly drug, and then you'll get off of it. Like, no problem.
I mean, I don't know. I part of me felt left out, like I was left out, and I was also like already like just at my wit's end.
Yeah.
And I had no idea what it was like to do that drug, and I had asked him like, well, they say like you try it once and you can get hooked for life, right? And he was just like, that's a scare tactic that they use. Well,
if he says it, then
he was like, it's not true. It's all right. I mean, he like was very adamant at first, like for me to not to. I'm just the type of girl that will.
You were trying to get talked into it.
Well, I was like, no, like I'm gonna do this with you. Like, take me with you on your next pickup, and we're gonna do it together. And he was smoking it. He wasn't using needles and stuff, but
that's good. At least that.
Yeah. And then the first time that I did it, I just sat for a good second before lighting, and I, in my head, said, "So we're gonna be a heroin addict now? Like, this is what we're doing?"
Right.
And it for some reason I had this curiosity, like, is this what my dad died for? Like, what's so special about this drug?
Oh,
it was
really?
so messed up.
Oh, it was underwhelming?
Oh, no. It was just the thoughts I was having in my head before.
Yeah.
And then afterwards it was, I mean, nothing ever really gets crazy the first time, I don't think, right?
Oh.
Like, I don't know.
I loved it the first time, but
I liked it. I was loving it. It wasn't terrible. I mean, I was itchy. My whole body was just itchy. I was itching. I was itching my whole body for hours. And just kept asking, is this normal? Is this normal?
I was scratching too. I know. I know this.
And the best sex ever on that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Everything feels good, and you just feel like you're just numb, and it's like this. It's so nice because I was not in my head. I was just no longer in my head thinking about everything. Going on.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
It took away my anxiety, which Xanax did too. I loved Xanax for that reason.
Right.
But yeah. So
So that's the start of it.
That was the start of it. And about a week of doing it, we had ran out, and I was like, well, let's take a break.
Yeah, sure.
Let's try something else. Let's go back to
real
cocaine,
easy.
anything,
Real
know,
easy.
like
Yeah.
I was just,
Just drop it.
Yeah. And he went to work, and the whole day I was like just horrible anxiety, crying. I was trying to watch Drake and Josh.
Oh, yeah. That's the most depressing part of this podcast. You know how much shit that those two people went through?
Oh my gosh. They did a podcast together.
I know.
I watched their podcast.
Oh, you did?
I did.
I watched the thing, the documentary. It's like, oh my God, what a dark fucking place that was.
Yeah. And I think people had already suspected it was Drake Bell that was like the anonymous kid.
Right. But still, yeah. So you're watching that show, depressed.
I didn't know what the fuck to do. And and then he came home and he was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I gotta get more. I can't.
No shit.
He was withdrawing. He had been doing heroin for had to have been a while.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just 1 week in my system. So of course I'm gonna feel a little sad, but I'm not having like these intense withdrawals that he probably had all day while he was at work.
Right.
And I was like, are you sure? Like, I really think that we can do this. Like, just hold on. And he was like, no, fuck no.
Shit.
And I was like, all right, let's go get more.
Fuck.
I was like, oh,
there it is.
No.
There it is.
Oh, no.
Right.
Well, and I didn't really have any idea. I mean, apart from like maybe some stuff that you told me in the past.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it meant to be dope sick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
you kind of have to live it to really.
You do.
You know what I mean? See how fucked it is.
And we had been going for a few months now, and I would try to get money from my mom. I would try anything, like the money that I was getting from the government.
Sure.
And damn, I don't even know how we afforded our habit for as long as we did. It was so short-lived too, but it was crazy expensive. But he also would get his tips
Okay.
at the end of the day, so it would go towards that as well. But it felt terrible. Like, I would go to my mom, and I had left. Do you remember my cat Suki?
Yes, I do.
I left her with my mom at that point because, I wasn't gonna have a cat that time.
Yeah. You
Anyways,
can't take care of a cat.
So meanwhile, she's taking care of my cat. She's handicapped in a hotel, drinking herself to death, basically. And here I am coming around asking for money, and she had suspected that I was doing heroin in the past because there was weird rumors going around.
Oh, really?
You don't remember that?
No. What was the weird rumors?
There was a rumor that I was doing heroin when I was with the previous guy.
Really?
Yeah, because he was a
that's
heroin
right.
addict in
I
the
forgot.
past.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. Yes.
But honestly, he was actually doing meth.
Yeah. Totally. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted, man. And that shit's no joke.
Right.
Hallucinations.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah. I just don't think meth was it for me. I liked it slow and steady. I liked fuzzy feelings and
Yeah.
So where was I?
There were rumors about you doing heroin.
Yeah. So I don't know, but my mom then her health was getting so bad that she was ending up in the hospital.
Yeah.
She had pneumonia at one point.
Oh, no shit.
Coughing up blood. So she was in the hospital, and then I experienced dope sickness for the first time. And at this point, actually, me and my boyfriend had thought to try detoxing together. And there was a guy that he knew. I don't even remember how this happened, but there was a guy that he knew that was in recovery, probably because he had at one point been in recovery too. And we were able to get free scholarships for a 2-week detox.
Oh, okay.
And they would have like Suboxone and stuff.
Oh, okay, so you can medicate yourself out of there.
Yeah. And so just can you picture when you're loaded and you're calling a place and telling them how much you're using and trying to see if they could help you? Like It was like so weird.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it is.
You know, it's so weird.
That's none of your business.
It's so weird. And we even had to exaggerate a little bit of how much we were doing.
Oh, is that right?
I mean, I'm a small girl, and you have to do quite a bit to
qualify for those things.
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. There was a time where I was denied at a clinic because
you didn't use enough.
I didn't use enough.
What the fuck?
Straight
dude?
up.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. I was so surprised. I was like,
What?
This.
I'm really addicted. I need help.
Like, sorry, I'm not doing over a gram a day. What the fuck do you want me to do? I can't even afford that at this point.
We want you to do 2 grams a day.
It was the most bizarre thing.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
I can't fathom that now.
I don't know. So you have to have qualifications.
Yeah,
for that shit,
you don't qualify.
Um,
Go out there and get 2 grams a day. Then we'll give you your shit.
Yeah, it was so weird. So it was about a week before we were gonna go into detox, and this was actually close to El Cajon where this house was. So, and we're in Oceanside.
Yeah.
And our dealer told us that the supply ran out, and his dealer got caught up on the other side of the border.
Ooh.
So there was definitely nothing we could do.
Cut off.
And I was like, oh, this can't be good. We're going to have to find someone else in the meantime. Or we were kind of waiting because he was giving us false hope that he would have some the next day.
Yeah.
And I experienced dope sickness for the first time, and I'm traumatized.
Oh, for sure.
It was the most excruciating. I mean, if I would, in my head, tell myself if I had a gun, I would shoot myself. Like,
Right.
It was that. I mean, it was torture. And I had actually, the first day I was experiencing dope sickness, I took myself, I Ubered to the hospital to see my mom.
Yeah.
And she had no idea that I was dope sick. She was like, hi, honey, you're not looking so good. Are you okay? Like, she was being so sweet.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I think I'm coming down with something, but I need some money, and gave her some bullshit excuses why I needed some money. And she was like, okay, well, just wait for our friend. She had a girlfriend that would supply her. I don't know.
Sure.
And she'll take you with my card to pull out money out of the ATM there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. Because I claimed, I didn't know the, what is it, like the code for the card. I couldn't go draw it out myself.
Right. The pin.
And I actually ended up saying I was going for a walk, and I went to the ATM, and I realized that I actually did remember the code.
Yeah.
And I pulled out $500.
Damn.
And then I went back, and I was about to tell my mom that I already had enough, that I did it. But her friend came in, and my mom it was like that opportunity where
The opportunity of a lifetime.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was getting dope sick. Like, what
Right.
can you do? You're kind of desperate.
Yeah,
And
you got
I
500.
I could have said like, hey, I already did it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But I didn't say anything. And so we went to the ATM together
Again?
to pull out another 500.
Oh shit! Now you got $1,000.
Yep. And and then it said it was, you couldn't draw more.
Oh.
And so it looked like, and I just like stood there and I was like, oh, that's weird. Oh, that sucks. It's overdrawn or whatever. Like the max limit on an ATM daily or whatever, right?
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
So, and I just saw like the woman, I won't say her name.
Yeah.
But she was like starting to already be like, that's so weird. Like as if I was going to accuse her. Like she looked guilty.
Right.
Because she was also stealing from my mom.
Yeah. Shady.
And I knew it. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday.
For sure.
And we went back to the room, and she was trying to explain to my mom that it was overdrawn and all this stuff. But yeah, I did get extra money. So I think I left with about 800 or something.
That's not bad.
So picture this. I had all the money to get, maybe it wasn't, I don't even remember. But imagine you have all the money to get dope, but you don't have the supply.
I know. Oh, what a terrible feeling.
You're like, I have plenty of money for dope, but I don't have a dope dealer. Oh, it's the worst.
Oh, God.
And so I had to wait another day. And it wasn't happening, and it was just I was getting sicker and sicker. I wanted to die. It felt like just your bones, were pulling apart.
Yeah.
And like you'd go outside to smoke a cigarette, and the wind would hit, and it felt like like a bunch of toothpicks. Just stabbing you.
I'm gonna go back inside.
Yeah, then you go back inside, and then you're like sweating and all hot, and then you're naked, and then you're laying naked in the bed, and then like 2 minutes later you're freezing, and you get under the covers. It was just like, it went on like that for hours.
Just fucking moving around, fidgeting all day, all night.
Oh man.
Oh God, dude.
And then I had a friend, and I reached out to him, and I realized that he had a way to get some dope, and we were able to get $1 gram off of him. It was this whole mission that took all day. I mean, if there's a will, there's a way for addicts.
Yeah.
And I was so scared. I was crying when I started getting high again. After I'd been, oops, my alarm.
Oh shit. It's 3:35 p.m.
We gotta take a break.
All right. Go ahead.
So anyways, I spent a whole day getting a hold of $1 gram, and I started crying like when we got back. Oh, and listening to this Pink Floyd song over and over again. That it's like, it goes like, hello, is there anybody in there?
Yeah, I know that
Can
song.
anybody hear me? And it was just playing over and over and over again in my head, and I was crying, and I was hitting this, and I was like, I don't want to ever go through that again. And we were able to get a new supplier, and got like 3.5, like we got like 5 grams or something like that to get us through until we had to detox. And then the day of, oh man, we still had dope to get, to smoke, and had the guy downstairs waiting our ride. And I was drinking, and how some people have an adverse reaction to opiates, it makes them puke.
Right.
I was always puking for months that I was getting loaded.
Yeah.
I had a bag under the bed, like a trash bag, because every time I hit it, I'd throw up.
Yeah.
I lost so much weight, like you wouldn't even believe. I was like 90 pounds.
Oh,
and I'm 5 feet, so it was like sick, you know. And I hardly ate because it took away my appetite.
Yeah.
Some people get they get really hungry
After dope.
Yeah.
After. Yeah. I I'd get the random wave of munchies.
The milkshake.
Oh. Now we're talking. That's the meal of champions.
I don't know what it is about.
I love those milkshakes. I used to get them at Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
God, what was it? I can't remember the flavor, but it was so bomb. It's like the highlight of my fucking high.
Something about like the dairy and the fat and the sugar for heroin addicts. We crave that, and I never understood that before. So we went into detox. My mom's still in the hospital. She was fighting with she had like a fistula in her lung at this point, like a tear in her lung, and she had coughed up blood. And I went into detox, and I struggled. It was really tough, but it was just me and my boyfriend at the time. There was nobody else in the house.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, so it was really just like getting like one-on-one time with all the staff there and going to meetings. And I really was annoyed by the meetings because I felt like the people that were being so disingenuous and over the top about their love for the program. Like their life was, like, I don't know if you remember like going to meetings and you're like, these people are so full of shit.
Oh, yeah. That was my first time going to a meeting.
I was like, these people are so full of shit. They're like, they got like, they're singing happy birthday in a cake, and they're like these silly little pieces of metal that they get.
Yeah, I know. I was not enthusiastic about my first meeting. It was a court thing too, I had to sign my shit.
See, it was always voluntary, but I also didn't have like, I never got.
But I would go to voluntary too.
I never got caught up with the police.
I know.
I have a lot of yets.
Yeah, I know.
But the day that we got out, I had a good feeling, like I really wanted to stay off.
Yeah.
And I was free.
Yeah.
I was like out of my system. But my ex. He was like, I'm so sorry, but we can't go to this meeting. I'm meeting up with the dealer.
Damn.
And I was trying to block the door, trying to block the windows.
Right.
I was fighting him. Like I was like trying to crawl up on him, like just like begging him, like, please don't do this. Because if he did it, I had to do it too.
Yeah. You already knew.
I already knew. And I didn't know where else to go. And I was chasing him down the street. So embarrassing. He's like cussing me out. He hated me.
Yeah.
He really hated me. Like he was so mean.
Really?
Sometimes. Yes. He had narcissistic like traits.
Yeah.
So it was used as manipulation when he showed that he like kind of like hated me. I was like trying so hard to make up for whatever he was mad at me for.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time it was for no reason. Like we would just be in bad moods. It's like we were only getting along when we were loaded.
Oh, God.
The rest of the time.
I can't believe that's a thing.
The rest of the time. I know. The concept. I thought most of the rest of the time. Like we would get to. I felt like we were a team when we were trying to get our dope.
Yeah.
Like, and for some reason I really liked it.
Yeah.
Because it was like that high and then there was the low lows.
Right. Had to be the extreme of one or the other.
Yeah. There wasn't even like a bare minimum in this relationship. It was like the lowest of low. So I was chasing him down the street, begging him still. We're passing the Friendship Center on Oceanside Boulevard.
I know that. I recently went to a meeting there.
Yeah, and we were like passing it. And I'm like, we could still go. It's going on in like 10 minutes. Please, let's just go into the room.
No.
He was just like cussing me out. He's like, fuck you, bitch. And then his like, fuck off. And then his phone died, and he was even more mad at me because I slowed him down.
Oh,
and his phone died, and so he couldn't meet up with the dealer. So we went back, and I was like relieved until I just gave up, and I was like, all right, you're still gonna meet up with this dealer, so we'll try again.
Right.
We'll figure it out, and then we got loaded again. But from there, my sister knew. my big sister, she knew that I wasn't clean. Like,
Yeah.
My mom at this point had known that I had gone into detox to get off heroin. I had a conversation with her in the hospital just before I went to detox, and I told her that I was a heroin addict and that I had been stealing from her. And she forgave me. She accepted my apology. I said I was really sorry, and I hated that I did that, and that I'd pay her back, you know, like.
Sure.
And she just gave me this hug, like saying that oh my God, like I think about that memory and I hold on to it. It's like, that was the last time I talked to her in person.
Oh, no shit.
So when I got out, you know, my sister figured it out and wouldn't let me go see my mom or talk to her in the hospital. Nope.
What?
I couldn't even. One of the roommates actually that I was living with, he worked at the same hospital my mom was in, and he it was just so random. He ended up doing like an X-ray for her and figured out that she was my mom. And so he tried to help me out by letting me know the room number. Yeah. Because he was sad that I couldn't go see her. You know, like he didn't know the situation.
Sure.
I mean, they knew that we were doing heroin.
For sure.
But, so I couldn't go see her. So I was really shit out of luck with money. My sister was like, you're not getting a cent out of our mom. And
I see.
I couldn't, you know, there was a few times where I could maybe get pills off one of my mom's friends. I was shit out of luck. We were really just, I don't even know how we did it. I don't even know. We were dope sick like every other day. Right. And then we would lose our dealer and get another one that was like 10 times shittier. It would take like 5 hours to respond back to one text, like asking if he had some. It was terrible. I would try to go on Suboxone, but then I would relapse again. Yeah. Went on like that for about 1 or 2 months, and then my mom was in really bad shape, and she ended up on a ventilator. She crashed before she could go into her like second surgery or something. And we all just like went to the hospital, like me, my sister, our aunt, and was trying to like figure out if she was going to live or not. Yeah. And whether to pull the plug. And I was loaded. So of course, you know, I'm devastated, but I had no emotions. My sister really didn't want to. I didn't want to either, of course, but we didn't want her to suffer. But her body had just shut down, and it was indirectly related to her drinking and using. So we decided that we were going to pull the plug. My mom's brother, like my uncle, he thought that was a good idea too. Yeah. And so during those days that we were waiting for her passing, I guess, the first day I was going back and forth from the bathroom, getting loaded. Mm-hmm. Everyone in the room that like loved my mom was there to say goodbye to her. Mm-hmm. They would just not look at me or like respond to me. Like they were ignoring me. Right. Except like maybe one person in there. It was really weird. Like I felt like so alone in that moment. Like I just felt like the biggest piece of shit because I was loaded, you know, like, yeah, the secret was out. Like, so what? Right. So I got dope sick the next day, so I didn't go in to see her. And then the day after that, like I had no excuse. I just laid in bed until I got the text that she had passed. Spent the next week getting high till I went to the methadone clinic.
There we go.
There we go. That was my story of that was almost the end to my heroin addiction. I was on methadone for many, many more months. Yeah. Going to the clinic every day. I never had take-homes because I kept peeing dirty with Xanax. Like during this time, I was just like Xanax, methadone, alcohol. Yeah. And that was like just every day I was going to the methadone clinic. Then I'd get home and I would take a nice old nap. And that was my life. Right. It just sucked. It was terrible. And
Right.
during that time, I was enduring some trauma in the family.
Yeah.
My sister and I were not getting along.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because my sister raised me. She was my legal guardian.
Right.
When I was
She was
younger.
older.
Yeah, so she was like the one taking care of me. Our mom did not raise us.
Right.
We kind of raised each other.
Yeah. Right.
That's a long story too, but
Yeah.
she and I like barely talked after our mom died. There was a lot of drama going on too, because we had to go through like probate and stuff. It was terrible.
Of course. Yeah. That's a lot of stuff.
But I had a family member in Colorado. She was my mom's cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And she kept telling me that I should go to Colorado because they had this rapid detox center.
Oh, okay.
And it was like magic. She was trying to but I felt like she was trying to sell it to me too hard. And I was just like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Yeah.
But the last few months in my relationship was miserable.
Mm.
And since then, like, we actually made amends for our past.
Sure.
By now.
Now it's been so much time.
It had been so much time, but like looking back, it was like, oh, I had no business.
Yeah.
And I was so alone. Like, I felt like I had no one after my mom passed, and I was just getting sick of it. I was fighting every day with my boyfriend. I decided that I needed to get out of there, otherwise we were going to kill each other.
Right.
So I was like, I'm going to go stay at my sister's house for a few days, because I would call her like crying,
Right.
like trying to get out of there. She was like, just come stay with me. And so I took off and I left a lot of my stuff over there and decided we needed space. I was at my sister's and like I was having a good time with her and stuff. But I was like getting to the point where I was like ready to go back.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go back to him, and
Mm-hmm.
and then he just started acting weird. Like, he was responding and texting me back and forth for like the first 2 days, and then he was just like changed, and I was like, this is weird.
Right.
I'm like ready to go back, but now he's like pushing me away, and my sister's like, we gotta go over there right now. Like,
Oh. Okay, now I know where this is going. I remember this part now. You went over there. You went over there. What happened?
A lot of girls that are listening will relate to the feeling
Yeah.
of doing the drive-by
Yeah.
to see what was going on, because it was super sketch. And we walked in, and like I told you, he had multiple roommates, and
Right.
like some living in the living room. So
Yeah.
they saw me and they went,
Whoa.
and he just went, you're not supposed to be here right now. I'm gonna pee my pants. And I went, right now? Oh, right now?
Yeah.
And I just ran past them into our room. And my sister was like yelling at them, like being like, she pays rent, she lives here, she can be here
God.
anytime. And while she's like talking to them, I'm already in the room. Like, and I walked in, and and there was like a naked chick in the bed.
Oh man, where was his phone at? Right?
And it took him like a whole minute to even realize that it was me in the room
Really?
yelling at him. He had to have been so like out of it.
Yeah.
He was so fucked up. Like, he was just not even in his body. Like, he was
that's
staring
so
at the
funny.
like TV with like a bong in his hand, and the chick is just laid back with her hands behind her head. Like, she had like this long hair, so it was like kind of covering her tits. But
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't even know. I
Oh my God.
like was seeing red almost.
Oh, for sure.
And yeah, my sister walked in.
She also walked in.
Yeah. And she like was like, we gotta leave, because I was starting to lose it and kind of take it out on the girl, which wasn't cool.
Yeah.
I had no idea who she was.
I think to this day we don't know.
Still, apparently she's a teacher.
Oh my god. A third grade teacher?
I was like, this is so weird. And he's like, she's just a friend.
Yeah.
She's a teacher.
She's a teacher. She's a good person, okay?
So we bounced, and we went back to the house, just still in total shock. Didn't sleep that night. Still trying to figure out what the fuck was happening. I was calling his mom and his sister, saying, "Don't give him any more money. He's loaded." You know, just I realized it. Part of me didn't want to think that it was over, but for sure it was just like done. Like what was done was done.
Right.
And my sister like kind of like just saw this as an opportunity to like be like, do you want to get sober?
Wow.
Like, you're ready. It's time. Like, you need to stop. Like, I was so stuck. I had nothing anymore.
Right.
I didn't have a home anymore. I didn't have any money. I didn't have any drugs. I was just living and breathing to go to the methadone clinic.
Yeah.
That was it. Like, I was just a shell. And I was like, what do I have to lose?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said to her. And we called up I guess she's my second cousin. I don't know. Our mom's cousin. Yeah. And she was like, well, I don't know. Like, the holidays are coming up. She was like backtracking. I think me and her me and her weren't like, didn't necessarily like each other at that time.
Okay.
Probably because she was calling out my bullshit a lot. And, you know, our mom had died and stuff. Right. And I was like, I don't even know. I don't remember a whole lot, but she was hesitant. And then we thought I was going to go to Texas to go to this because they had another center in Texas. And like, I don't know. Then they like prescribed me this medication because I stopped the methadone cold turkey. That's a lot. I don't even know how much time we have to like get into that.
The methadone thing. I remember it was a fucking process.
And I was supposed to taper down. What's crazy is we went to my sister walked in with me to the methadone clinic to talk to my counselor. This guy, I don't even remember his name, but he was this older gentleman, and he like was being kind of like creepy. Yeah. Like he like would put his hand on my like leg.
What?
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah. He was way too friendly. At one point.
Whoa.
Okay, let me backtrack, because the methadone clinic, something about them is that they're not like regulating. Like, there's a black box on methadone, you know? So everyone's like metabolism is different. Sure. Right? And I was not able to like figure out what the right dose was for me. Like, we were struggling for the longest to get me on the right dose. Yeah. And one time they went a little too high on my dosage. Yeah. And I would go home, and like my ex, he like kept telling me that I was doing this crazy shit. And like nodding off, but like talking with my eyes closed and like having full on conversations. Yeah. And I was like, you're full of shit. Like, I don't believe you. I was like, whatever. I was just taking a nap. Right. Until one day he filmed me. I see. And I looked at it and I was like, dude, that looks like I'm going into a coma. Wow. Like, I could have been comatose from this. Yeah. And so I went to the methadone clinic and I said, hey, I think I need to lower my dose. And the counselor was like, he was like, no, I don't advise that. And then I just pulled out my phone, showed him the video. His eyes got so wide. He was so quiet. And he went, okay, I'm going to lower that dose right now for you. Oh, my God. Like, they could have been sued. I could have died and they would have been sued.
It only cost your life, but you could
So here this guy was telling my sister that it wasn't a good idea for me to go to Colorado,
Oh,
that I was
yeah,
at risk
yeah.
of relapsing.
They always say that shit.
And my sister just looked at him and gave him a stern look and said, she is going to Colorado. She's getting off methadone. There's not a damn thing you can fucking say.
Wow.
Can't do anything about it.
Oh, man. Bye-bye,
and we left. And she was like, that guy was so weird and so creepy. And I didn't like how, like, he was trying to tell me that, it, like, not to do this. And I was like, well, fuck him anyways. Like, we're out. We bounced. And I was starting to get a little bit more excited about it. Hold on. How much time do we have?
Yeah, we're good. We can go as long as we want.
Okay. Should we do a little break? I gotta pee.
All right.
Okay. So we get to Colorado.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I get on a plane. I'm wheelchair bound at this point because the medications that I was being put on after going cold turkey on methadone, which was an accident, it wasn't intended, but in a way it was good.
Yeah.
That I was already withdrawing before getting there. So I get on the plane. I'm terrified of planes.
Yeah.
My sister allows me one Xanax bar. She whispers something into the flight attendant's ear, and then she leaves. And I'm on the plane, and I'm like ready to order myself a drink.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll take a margarita. And the flight attendant looks around, leans over, and goes, you know, you can't do that, right? And I was like, oh, you motherfucker. Damn it. Like, my sister told them, right? And I mean, I looked like fucking crazy. So I was just like, okay, I'll have an apple juice.
Uh-huh.
And I land in Colorado. I never been to Colorado. I meet my second cousin. Her name was Cousin Debbie. And she takes me back to her cute little home. And for 2 weeks, I stayed with her. I was like, I would fart and like shit myself.
Well, wow, you're a great guest.
I'd be like taking multiple baths a day.
Oh, fuck.
And I have so much more to add. But I'll get to that, I guess, a different day. I don't know. But so we would go to the center and they would give me a butt shot. Like they would shoot
up your butt.
Yeah, shoot up my butt. I don't even know like what it was. I don't know if it was like naltrexone.
Oh, okay.
Or that stuff.
Yeah,
to,
that
like,
shot.
Just get shit out of your system.
Uh-huh.
I had some Valium, so I'd take Valium after we'd leave the clinic.
Yeah.
After they give me a butt shot.
Yeah.
And my arms and legs, like I would lose control over them. They'd be flinging around. Like I was like,
oh God.
Yeah. And I would be apologizing over and over again to my cousin, and she would like half carry me back inside and give me a Valium, and I would fall asleep for a couple hours and then mellow out throughout the day.
Yeah.
And it went on like that for a week. And then after a week, they were going to put me under.
Yeah.
And have what is it? Narcan through an IV.
Oh, okay.
In my hand. Yeah.
Oh, like okay.
I think that's what it was. It was like some form of Narcan.
Yeah, like naloxone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they put me under, and I woke up, and the doctor, like, he was like in my face.
Okay.
And the first thing he said when I opened my eyes, he just said, "You're free."
Oh.
And I didn't really comprehend like what he meant when he said that.
Right.
When I went home, and he said, in a week, you're gonna get an implant inserted in your abdomen that will dissolve after 90 days, but it's like naltrexone.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, cool. And I spent Thanksgiving with some family in Colorado, and my uncle like helped me get funds for rehab when I flew back home. flew back home, and oh man, that was just like such a crazy experience.
Yeah.
You know, I had like the pink cloud a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was
Feeling
starting
good
to
about
get
yourself.
starting to get a little excited, you know, super out of it still because the medications. And I went home um and I went to rehab the next day, like basically crawling. I whatever medication I had, as well as the implant kind of.
Took a toll.
Yeah, it fucked me up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. So I was kind of like needing help, like assistance, walking into the rehab, and they were like, "Are you like?" Looked at my sister like, "Are you fucking with us? You can't leave her here like this." And I was like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "You need to go to the hospital, girl."
Wow.
So then I left in an ambulance.
Oh, fuck yes.
And I was like, I'll be back.
Damn.
It was this beautiful mansion, like this beautiful rehab in Encinitas.
Oh.
Villa Calima.
Never heard of it.
It's gorgeous.
That's
it's
cool.
all women and
No shit.
and so I got basically an IV, like got hydrated, bounced back, you know, a couple of hours later I had my sister take me back there, and
No shit.
I was in rehab for 30 days.
Nice. 30-day wonder.
And yeah, I mean, trying to understand what surrender meant.
Yeah.
What it meant to surrender. And I really thought I was just going to get off the hard stuff. Like, I just wanted to be off of methadone. I was done with heroin.
Yeah, yeah.
I was already, like, totally done with blow.
Yeah.
And, like, I still liked Xanax and stuff. But I was just going to drink and smoke weed. But when I was in rehab, I realized, like, I need to try this for real. And I felt like my mom, like, she was like an angel, just watching over me and giving me that strength.
Yeah.
She was kind of like my higher power at that time.
Yeah, I could see that.
So
that's amazing. How old were you when you got clean and sober, Natalie?
I was 22.
Wow.
I got on heroin at 21 and got sober at 22. Super short-lived, by the way,
but as you can tell, a lot has happened in that very short period of time.
It was so quick.
Yeah.
It's just how I am.
Yeah.
So, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I'm a heroin addict because it brought me closer to the program of Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah.
I think if it was just cocaine and blow alone, it would have taken me years.
Yeah.
Because who could say that I was an alcoholic? I was in my early 20s, like partying, right? Like that's what people saw. But once I was on opiates, like people saw it differently.
Yeah,
Very scary.
Very, very fast. Not so progressive, but in a much more different level.
Yeah, it takes you down faster.
Yeah, absolutely. So. How long you been clean and sober now?
5.5. I'll be 6 years in November.
Wow.
It's actually my sobriety date is actually my mother's birthday.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
And that was totally by accident.
Right.
Totally.
Right. Yeah. You weren't thinking about no dates or
So it's super special.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So, I mean, if the people that are listening and thinking that you still have control over your addiction and think that you can do this without living a hard life, my hat is off to you. But the average addict either doesn't make it or needs this program to have quality of life. I have a life today. I didn't have a life
you do
before.
Yeah, you do. Done quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, nowadays, I like to stick with the women. I go to a women's meeting every week, and I've been attending that for several years. I have a sponsee currently that I'm working through the steps. I have in the past tried, not tried. I mean, I did succeed. It didn't last, but I had a women's heroin anonymous meeting. For the Alarm Club in Oceanside.
Yeah, that's really cool. You started a meeting. That's really fucking badass.
Well, I saw that HA, there was more men, but then I started seeing quite a bit of women coming in, and I was like, that's enough to start a women's meeting.
Sure.
Why don't we have one of those? close.
Right.
We haven't since like the early 2000s. I
Mm.
don't even know.
Right.
So I had created one with
That's really awesome.
another woman. Her name's Tracy.
Oh,
love
yes.
her.
I know her.
I love
Might
her.
have been a guest on here.
Yes, we love Tracy. And
Yeah.
so, yeah.
That's fucking
kinda how
awesome.
life is today. I mean, I have a house.
Yeah.
I have an amazing relationship with my higher power that I call God.
Hmm.
I have an amazing relationship with my sister today.
That's good.
I'm in a loving, caring relationship, and it's respectful, and
Yeah.
also in the program too. So I would say that I'm killing it. You know, I got two cats and a dog.
Wow. Oh, shit. Going a family here with the whole fur babies.
I got a cosmetology license.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I got my driver's license.
Oh, remember you were
And a
too
car.
scared to drive it and get into a car? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I got my driver's license at 26 and got my car. So it took me forever, but I remember you teaching me how to drive.
I was teaching you in the Infinity, or was it the Malibu? I don't remember.
I don't even remember.
I remember. I was like, come on, We're gonna
Who's
do
the
this. We're gonna do this. I put my seat all the way up for you because you have short little legs. That's cool. I'm super stoked. I was looking at your car. I'm like, wow, look at Natalie, fucking driving around down here now.
Yeah,
Used to be the other way around, you know.
And look at you now, like the legacy that you have created for yourself, and in honor of your friend Phil.
Yeah. I
remember how that affected you and how it contributed to your cause, and here we are on a podcast.
Yeah, I know, right?
Selling shirts and doing events, and it's amazing.
Thank you. I really appreciate you so much for coming down here. I always love our little reunions.
Me too. It kind of sounds like you're in the bag. It's a bag of tokens, guys.
A bag of tokens. It's not,
It's not
It's
drugs.
a bag of white, white tokens, okay. I really appreciate you, though. Thank you so much for coming on here. And if you could make it to my event, that'd make me happy. But, you know, I know...
What's your event?
Let me just say it. Might as well. It's the 3rd year Fuck Fentanyl anniversary event, Ocean Beach in Tower 4. I'm going to be there noon to 7 o'clock with, a bunch of passing out Narcan, food, water, just like necessary stuff for the homeless out there. And then, have a little pizza photo shoot with my merch. And then we're going to have some speakers, fentanyl awareness speakers.
Awesome.
That's it.
I'll do my best to make it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me, Luis.
Of course. I love you, Natalie. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. Love you too.
All right. We're going to do
Bye, listeners.